Go.
So let's start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. This is a presentation for report and projects, and this is the names as well as the student IDs of our group. So next one. Let me introduce our presentation. The school management system contains various applications which can be used for everyday operations in schools and universities. Also, the framework allows users to keep almost all the details online as well as offline based on the config app. It includes education staff and student records. And most notably, it is possible to exchange data to authorized users, improved reliability reports, as well as check for records. And the school management system can be designed and built to meet the requirements of different visitors. Next one. So this is the objectives of our presentation and the project. Firstly, it contributes to proper and easy management of the organization. And secondly, the policies and rules are framed. And the next one is that the institution's foundation. Also, the jurisdiction, power, and the rules of the individual positions of the company are prescribed. And next one, it offers strong technical leadership and diverse monitoring. And it also integrates the organization various programs. Also, it provides a favorable experimental and testing environment. And lastly, it seeks and communicates effectively to improve the working environment and human relationships. Next one. So this is the purpose of our project. Actually, many schools in the whole of the world face difficulties in handling customer data, such as maintaining and charging school records, owing to a lack of reliable and efficient systems that are able to protect the data and conduct a variety of everyday operations. In addition, the implementation of an online comprehensive security system is essential to solve these challenges in order to design an online learning management system. This project would be specifically designed to archive and document the manual processes of school and universities. So I will pass to my colleagues.
Hi guys, my name is Sandras Tamam. Today I'm here to talk about benefits and some of the technology used in implementation of school management software. And some of the benefits of school management software are like it enhances productivity, it is safeguard resources, it can be used any places, and it is very transparency in company. So it cuts in workload, and some of the technology used are hypertext preprocessor, Laravel, and HTTP layer, and Ajax. And the remaining will be explained by my friend. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vishal. Thank you for my group member for explaining the parts. So I'll take it from here. I'll explain system overview, input services, and output services. In the presentation, we can see we have put the footer as well to explain these things as well. I'll just explain this thing in a brief right now. Input service, the technology suggested will allow individual to access the system by using the operating system. The machine should really be able to confirm the entered email and password in order to determine if they fit and they have the necessary authorization to carry out this thing. And about the output services, a selection of production resource in the form of document should be available to the system in the output services. And the next slide is architecture pattern. In architecture pattern, we have 5 views describing in the 4+1 diagram reflect the school administration. The framework views have included the use case diagram, which defines main features, the logical picture, and that defines properly design. The process view that deleted scheme matrix, the implementation view describes system hyperbolic geometry, as well as the design view that describe the program design. And the next slide is the design viewpoint. We have the logical viewpoint and class diagram. In this picture, we can see we have the class student. We have used the use case diagram to explain all the figures. And my colleague Diljit will take it over from here and he will explain the remaining slide about these viewpoints.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Dilip Singh, and as continue with my friend Vishal, so I will explain some few parts, which is like a design of logical framework module for data input and further description, student fees, detail for students, some like a logical framework where the administration for every student will add two module. So one will be like a sub module, so where student can put their data like a, so it would be a whole system. One will be like a main module, and there will be a one or two sub module. And the main purpose of this is to create the whole unit data into one module, so student can access their data so easily, and they can check their fees and have every detail about their unit or about their module. And the next part in ER diagram, which is showing about how it's gonna work, that how the student can use this diagram. For example, by this diagram, the student can check their roll number, their name, and their information about their class, and how time they have spent in their unit, and the time of session, and the average, mean to say everything what they have done in the class they can see as is showing in the air diagram. Moreover, they can see their attendance, and they can identify their student, their tuition fees, how much they have to pay. Or all in all, in the as shown in this diagram, they can, like, by using this system, they can gain the whole knowledge in just one frame. So I will just leave the other part for my friend.
Vikas?
Hi, I'm Vikas, and I will be continuing the presentation here, where I will explain the remaining parts. We have come to the final parts of our presentation. Here, I will try to provide general views regarding the interaction viewpoint and also conclude the presentation. So, the login screen. Upon loading the program, the user login should display with two small text, the title of a user and indeed the password that will be input by the user in order to obtain device access. For the home screen, if the user has the right login and password, this display will appear. It offers the user choice such as entering data, document, logout, and other options for choosing, such as for student data entry. This module includes submodules to add and save content. And for adding student information, the very first submodule was using to store together all students' academic and parent details in the classroom, as indeed the data input system as well as the device is handled by such a master's program. Uh, so, as a slide, please. So this interaction viewpoint is the authentication series side of a school management system, where administrators can log with using the certificates. Upon registration, the user can handle all fee, profile, examination, course, and student activities. All pages, including examinations, courses, including students, are safe and can be accessed by users after logging in. So these are the parts. These are the final. These are the total of our parts. So to conclude the views, this project was split into 5 parts. The first segment presents the work completed, project history, goals, scope, and aims. In second part, the analysis of theoretical framework was discussed. The third part explains how and why the suggested solution was evaluated. And the fourth section deals with the future device installation, such as hardware application and applications screen snap photographs of the applications. Thank you. And the next slides contains the reference part, where we used reference from many academic journals and books. Thank you.
Thank
If you have
you.
any question. Yes.